Welcome to the show, folks. Welcome to State of the Art. This is a little talk show, little homemade talk show, where we're going to be talking about just exposing you folks to good music, good film, good content, taking you behind the scenes. I myself am a filmmaker, if I can call myself. I don't think I can even call myself a filmmaker, but I will, for the sake of. Anyways, we have a guest today. Okay, that's what's important here. We have a very exciting guest. His name is Tyler Sims. Very pleased to introduce him. Mr. Sims, can you please enter the set? Okay.
What's up, y'all?
Cheers.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We're drinking White Russians today. Because the dude would approve.
For sure.
And for those of you who don't know who the dude is, well, we came prepared. We're going to show you who the dude is.
Convenient.
Take a look. You can hear that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So hopefully this isn't too stuttery.
Convenient.
This is the Big Lebowski, folks, for those of you who don't know. Jeff Bridges, Steve Buscemi, what's his name? John Goodman.
It's funny, he's a nihilist. Right there.
Say,
He just got the milk just sitting right there in the corner.
he's ready, man. Just like us.
Complicated case, Mom. A lot of ins, a lot of outs. Fortunately, I'm
That's one of
adhering
my
to
favorite
a
lines.
pretty strict
A lot of ins, a lot of
drug
outs.
regimen to keep my mind, limber, and I'm very fucking close to your father's money.
When did he start?
No! The fuck?
In the limo, you son of a bitch. No argument.
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh?
Oh, good stuff. Good stuff.
Start talking and talk fast, you lousy
He ain't
bum.
spilled
We've been
not one
frantically
drop.
trying to reach you, dude.
Where is my goddamn money, you bum?
Anyways, that's a fun little start to the episode. One of my favorite movies, one of my favorite comedies, but also one of my favorite movies, The Big Lebowski. Definitely try it out, folks. It'll serve you right.
So what's up with today? What is this?
You know what a squib is?
No.
Well,
What the fuck is a squib, bro?
are you in for a motherfucking treat? So the name of this episode, The Art of the Squib. We're going to be talking about squibs. For those of you who don't know what squibs are, I'm going to look at my notes here because even though I already know what a squib is, I like the way I worded it here. A small explosive used in film, TV, and theater, which can be rigged to an object or an actor to simulate the impact of a bullet. Very nicely written.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
So, in other words, it's just a little, think of like a firecracker that you can tape to your body. An actor tapes to their body. Underneath the clothes, there's an electronic little detonator that a pyrotechnician shoots off at the right time. It's supposed to look like a bullet hit.
No.
Today, we're mostly going to be talking about blood squibs, although squibs can also refer to, say, in this setting, say, Kimberly, our lovely assistant here, say she had a pistol and she started shooting at us in a theatrical environment, and she hit this wall here, which is, it's actually not a wall, but that's a little behind the scenes. It's a piece of paper. Say she shot this, and this was cement, and a squib could also be some dust from the cement. But today we're primarily going to be talking about blood squibs, which are rigged to actors to look like, they just got fucked up. Oh yeah, I want to show you guys, for those of you who really have no idea what's going on here, I want to show you a couple photos.
For sure, because I need to see
Couple
what's
photos.
up.
Gotta wet the whistle. Gotta wet the beak. So here's photo number one. And these photos are courtesy of Nikki Kaboom. God bless you, Nikki Kaboom. Really appreciate it. Here's one. This is, like I said, kind of looks like a firecracker. This is the explosive part itself.
And that's before you add anything, before you add the blood or anything.
Yeah, this is just like you light this and it's going to explode like a firecracker. This is at its very primary stages. And once you have that, here's the next photo I'm going to show you folks. So you have that little explosive, whoops, and you see this particular person rigged it to a little metal plate, taped it to a little metal plate. This is a bag of blood, a little plastic bag full of blood, plastic bag full of blood. Here's the next photo.
Oh, that's step 3.
Step 3. This is, you got the explosive, you got the metal plate, you got the bag of blood on top of everything, and you got the wire for the explosive leading out. And I scavenged Google for about, I'd say a good hour and a half. I couldn't find what you might call a professional squib. I couldn't find a photo of like some real pyrotechnician who had uploaded photos of what his squibs look like. So this one's a little homemade, but this is basic.
It's
this
a
is
squib.
it. This is fucking it.
For sure.
So the next picture, you see this guy, Nicky Kaboom. Again, thank you, Nicky.
So Nicky Kaboom is who sells the little explosives.
He's just some YouTuber.
Oh, it's a guy.
This video has like 400 views, more than ours.
Oh, that's how you got his name, from just blowing stuff up.
I guess so, yeah. But see, here you have him taping it to the actor. You have that metal plate to protect the actor's skin so it doesn't become a Rice Krispie treat. And yeah. And so, folks, here we have a clip from Full Metal Jacket by director Stanley Kubrick. Again, one of my favorite movies. I'm probably going to say that about every movie that I show you folks, but that's because I wouldn't show you a movie that I hated. Actually, maybe I will. I won't say that yet. We're going to be showing you all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, but today is all about the squibs.
Today it's good shit. So here's a clip from Full Metal Jacket, which I'm going to show you folks. It's just an example of a squib. We're going to get right into it. I'm going to show you what a squib looks like. Yeah, I'll show you this clip. Just pay attention to the quality of the squib, right? Because we're going to be seeing lots of squibs today. Squibs of different sizes, squibs of different contents. You know.
All right, bro. That's enough with all the squibs and
Okay,
shit, bro.
What is your major malfunction, numbnuts? Didn't Mommy and Daddy show you enough attention when you were a child?
And it's crazy. He didn't even get shot. He had to act that. He had to just squib.
That's a good squib. That's a very juicy squib. I'd rate that up there on the squib leaderboards.
That was cool for some.
I'm also going to show you folks real quick, like I was mentioning, squibs can also be used to recreate, just bullet effects in general. But so this picture right here would be for like hitting concrete kind of thing, like I was explaining. It's essentially just a paintball. You put it in a paintball gun, and you shoot it, and it looks like a little puff of dust. Sweeney Fuller's.
So when it hits the wall, it blows up.
Yeah, just like a paintball, but full of dust. And then in this photo, we have the same thing, except this, when you shoot something, metal sparks are going to come out.
Oh.
So you'd use this for if someone shot like
some steel.
Yeah, like a car or something like that. Because obviously it wouldn't make sense for dust to come out of a car. And I'm going to show you a clip.
Like, that's the wrong squib. Start over, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Or blood. You shoot a wall and blood comes out. But I'm going to show you the clip that uses those little paintballs. This is courtesy of Roger George Special Effects.
Shout out Robert.
Fuck Robert, man. No,
That's fucked up, bro.
no, he's done good by me. Okay, let's take. So if you saw that,
Yeah, he just straight shot the can.
but if you look, this was, let's see if that's all the dust right there. And then those are the metal sparks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the first one was the dust clips.
It happens quick. Squibs are not meant to be focused on. You know, they happen quick.
Highly necessary though.
We'll show you some examples of digital blood. It's not the same. It's not the fucking same. Okay. I'm gonna move to.
Good, man.
So that was section 1, guys. We showed you what a squib looks like, or what a squib can look like. We showed you Full Metal Jacket. Showed you that one clip. I'm gonna show you the first squib ever
In the history.
in the history of squibs. So the credit for the first theatrical squib in film, at least, goes to Mr. What's his name here? Andrzej Wajda. Andrzej Wajda. He's a Polish film director, as you can see in this photo. Very stylish guy.
Oh yeah, he chilling, bro. Smoking.
I
It's
hope-
not even lit, bro. It's just in his mouth, chilling.
I hope one day I can have a little hat like that and a cigar that's half smoked. I think I have a jacket like that.
All you need is a cigar, bro, and a hat, and you'll be ready.
And bags. Massive bags. But I'll get that in time. So this guy, like I said, or maybe I didn't say it, I can't remember. The name of the film is Pokolenie. Pokolenie, which means a generation in English. And in this film, what was it, 1955, that he made this first example of a theatrical squib, like I already said. But I'm going to show you that clip. And folks, what you're about to watch is the first squib in cinema history. So I hope you're honored and delighted.
It's the legendary squib.
Okay, you ready?
For sure, let's go.
You're fucked at that point.
That was a good squib,
Once
though.
you throw your gun, you're basically fucked in an action movie.
So them first squibs was explosive from the other side of the wall, huh?
Yeah,
And blew a hole through the wall.
but the one that we were really looking at was the
Blood squib.
on his hand, which good old Andrzej, I don't really know.
He didn't even
It's
flinch
Polish.
though either. He just took that shit like.
Andrzej, I don't know. He used a condom, filled the condom with blood.
And then exploded it.
Yeah.
So
I
my
think-
only question with the squibs now is how do they light the squibs?
Well, in a professional setting, they have a little electronic detonator that the
And it
pyrotechnician.
just spark the
Yeah, it sparks the
fuse.
explosive. Causes the explosive to detonate. That's what a professional pyrotechnician would do. God knows what they did in this film, because squibs were in its infancy.
Light it! Get out of there!
Yeah, exactly. They probably tried 20
Under
times.
his jacket is like. That's what's up.
The PA was like 300 pounds. Took him 20 seconds to get out of the frame. God damn it. Okay. What do I have next for you folks? Oh, but yeah, like I said, he used a condom, which is a popular technique, and it's a technique that we're going to show you later. Because at the end of this episode, we're actually going to build a couple.
squib.
We're going to do some test squibbing. We're going to squib it out. But basically, there it is. Very, very innovative. That Mr. Wajda died in 2016, unfortunately. Or fortunately, I don't know. Maybe he hated life. But next thing I wanna talk to you guys about. Oh, I basically already talked about this, which is just telling you guys that we're gonna do squibs at the end of this episode. 2 techniques. We're gonna use the condom technique last, which, yeah, just stay tuned. It's going to be fun. Condoms are always fun. Anything that involves a condom should be fun, right? Maybe. And a Hudson Sprayer, which you can get at Home Depot. So those things, like you use it to spray your lawn with insecticide or, I mean, anything that you want to spray, you can use a Hudson Sprayer for it. It's a little pressurized. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you hold it and walk around and spray.
Oh, yeah. In fact, we did a music video. What was the name of it? Where the food fight one, we had a Hudson Sprayer.
I think it was called Go Stupid by Polo G, NLE Chopper, and Stunner for Vegas.
That's another thing. So we're both filmmakers. And not this episode. Unfortunately, not this episode. But next episode, we're going to interview Tyler. Because he's got some stories.
Yeah, we're going to tell you all
Man,
some
does
funny
he have
shit.
some stories. It saddens me that we can't get to the stories today, but we got a lot of other good stuff.
Yeah, today is all about the squibs.
Okay, so we're going to build squibs later today. 2 techniques. Next, folks, I want to... Before we're about to show you some... I've compiled a list, a series of clips from major motion pictures and one television show. Major motion pictures showing the best use of squibs, in my opinion. We're going to show you the cream of the crop when it comes to squibs. But before I do, I kind of want to talk about how, and maybe we've already talked about this in our personal lives, but the beauty in gore. You know what I mean?
What about it? How
Like-
beautiful some blood shit is?
Yeah, exactly. Like just how a musician can play like a really complex piece, right? And has all these movements and all these harmonies and all these different instruments. Like a filmmaker can have this action scene with just beautiful squirts of blood, almost kind of similar to a painter. You know, just spraying out these beautiful shoots. And there's a beauty in that, you know. There's a beauty in the way it flows, and there's beauty in the way it splatters, and you know what I mean?
No, I know what you mean. It just sounds crazy as fuck. Like,
I think there's beauty in gore, and especially nowadays, there's beauty in violence. One of the most beautiful violent people, or violent filmmakers, Quentin Tarantino. He's great at. I mean, you watch Kill Bill. I watch that Crazy 8 scene probably once a month. You know that scene? When Uma Thurman is fucking up a bunch of, Chinese gangsters with her katana. And then, like, arms are going everywhere, eyeballs, fucking blood is spurting in the air. It's beautiful. It's like a well-orchestrated piece. It's beautiful. Okay, so the first clip that we have for you guys. I mean, most people have seen this movie. Most people should remember this movie, or this scene. But for those of you who have and haven't, we're going to enjoy this clip again. Lots of squibs. Pay attention, folks. It's a 3-minute long clip. Lots of squibs.
oh yeah. Is this reloaded? Or is this the first one?
It's the first one.
Would you please remove any metallic items you're carrying? Keys, loose change. Holy shit!
He's fucking strapped. Oh yeah.
Back up! Stand back up!
Damn, she threw the gun already?
Out of ammo. It's the Matrix.
Hell no.
You don't fucking reload a gun. You just have to pull a new one after that.
Out of there.
again, there's a beauty in all this violence.
One hand. Fuck this gun.
Just talk about this, but Keanu Reeves is badass and you don't give him any lines. He doesn't need him and he shouldn't have him.
He just look at the camera.
Exactly.
Squib-tastic.
That was the exactly.
So this is another question I get. How big does a squib have to be before it's like, bro, that's an explosion now. It's not even squib.
Well, good question, sir.
Or
Very
is
good question.
it, or does it's still used in a squib since even though it's it's still a bullet hole hitting the wall. So technically, it's still a squib.
Yeah, I think there's a safety issue when it's on people, because obviously it's an explosive. There are air-powered squibs, which is one of the techniques that we're going to use later today. But for the most part, it's the stuff. Air-powered squibs don't look as good in my opinion, but the explosive squibs look way better. And like I said, there's a safety hazard if the explosive is too big. But otherwise, if it's on a wall, I mean, it's just the director's preference, I guess, right? Like if it's a shotgun, there should be some crazy debris. But we're actually going to read an article later today, very soon. When I say later today, I mean in like 10 minutes, probably 5 minutes, I don't know. But hold that, keep that question marinating in your mind, which the question was about the scale of squibs before it just gets ridiculous, and we're going to talk about that. The next scene we're going to show Saving Private Ryan by Mr. Spielberg.
Shit is fucked up.
It's fucked up. We're just going to jump right into it. Again, keep your eye on the squibs here, because that's what we're looking at. It's a great film. Oh, if I hadn't already mentioned, we're gonna be spoiling some stuff.
If you haven't watched it already.
Yeah, but I mean, fuck it. Fucking brilliant. Crazy.
Underwater squib. We done seen all kinds of squibs today. Legendary squibs, underwater squibs, death squibs.
Squidward.
Squibs. Yeah, Squidward.
That's an intense movie. If you haven't seen it, one of my favorite movies. Again, I'm going to say this. Constantly going to be saying this.
Check that out if you didn't see it.
I'm going to switch this real quick because my ear is hurting me.
Your ear's bleeding.
Yeah. Oh, it's way better. Oh yeah. Oh, that's heavenly. Oh shit. I kind of wanted, at this point, I wanted to talk about World War II for a quick second.
For what?
I guess you're right. We'll save it for another episode.
Today is about squibs, my boy.
Okay. Next one we have Oh shit! No, I'm getting ahead of myself. Planet Terror. It's a film by Robert Rodriguez. If you don't know who Robert Rodriguez is, then you don't deserve to live. Simple as that. No, he did El Mariachi, and what else did he do? He did Dusk Till Dawn, I think, From Dusk Till Dawn, written by Quentin Tarantino.
Oh yeah, vampire movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I do know who he is then.
He's great. Good friends with Quentin Tarantino. As you're going to see in this clip here, really reminiscent of some Tarantino action. Yeah, play it. This is a zombie film, by the way, if you haven't seen it. Like all the movies I'm going to show today, highly recommend watching it. Great zombie film. It got released in a double feature called Grindhouse.
Oh yeah, with the one leg.
Well, that's Planet Terror. Grindhouse is a double feature.
And don't he got the girl with the shotgun leg?
That's this movie. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But the other feature is Death Proof by Quentin Tarantino, which is with Kurt Russell. He's a kind of lunatic, drives a car.
Yeah,
Kills bitches.
So this is the shotgun leg girl movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Or it's a M14 to be specific.
Oh, okay.
Got a grenade launcher.
Yeah. Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Watch it. This is Bruce Willis at his finest.
He got on his coronavirus mask.
Shit.
Where's the shit? The shit's right there. The deal is still good. No, it's not. You held out on me. Now I want all of it.
So, as you've seen so far, those
are some serious squibs.
Those are some serious squibs.
Yeah.
What was the first clip that we showed? It was The Matrix. Those really kind of almost comic booky squibs. Saving Private Ryan was really realistic, mostly focused on realism. Planet Terror, I'd say comic booky as well, but almost anime.
Blast.
Just exaggerated, but for a good end result.
But it's also like what you were saying, for the people that feel that beauty is gore, that's who that was for too. It wasn't meant to be just a regular squib.
Yeah, and we'll show some more clips that vary, but yeah, it's just what the director wants. You know, I think those fat squibs were perfect for that movie because it's really over the top, ridiculous, fun, action packed. But the next one we're going to show is Drive. Short scene from Drive. When watching the scene, it's apparent that there are some digital effects, and this probably technically isn't the best example of a squib, but I still want to show it. It looks like it's half digital and half practical. I'm not exactly sure how they did it. I probably should have done some research and figured out. Maybe someone who's watching this can tell us how they did it.
Yeah, we'll give it our best guess, and if we're wrong, y'all let us know.
But it does look, in my opinion, it's like half digital and half practical. But it's a good example of some, I guess, just gore. You've seen this movie?
Yeah, the only reason I say that is because his face looked familiar, so I feel like I've seen this movie. But I don't remember.
You must not be a middle-aged woman.
Oh, for sure not. As you can see.
Because seems like this guy's hot. On the
Huh?
Done.
God damn. Damn, boy.
Yeah, so what I was showing you there was the head exploding, which, again, looks like a combination, because her face is still intact, and obviously you can't just blow an actor's face up into a million bits. So it's probably half digital, half practical. But it's really juicy, really pleasant.
So you're saying maybe the blood that's squirting everywhere was the squib, but her face being like torn apart probably was digital.
Yeah, it's probably a combination. Like Gaspar Noé, who did Irreversible and a bunch of other movies, but Irreversible, which is a really fucked up film. That's a film that I don't necessarily recommend. It's after watching it, I didn't really take anything good away from it. You know what I mean?
Shout out, who made that film?
Gaspar Noé. There's Gaspar Noé is apparently a very twisted man.
Oh, in real life?
Yeah, I heard a story about him. He likes watching people fuck his wife.
Oh, that's fucked up, bro. I mean, maybe that's how he gets the party started.
I don't know. Personally, I'm not into such a thing. I wouldn't say.
Yeah, me neither. He probably just be
Please.
watching like, hold on, let me go get some popcorn.
It's like Rodney Dangerfield to the max. You know, he has a joke. Please, take my wife. But Gaspar Noé actually means it.
It's a rapper named Lil B. He used to say, you can fuck my bitch. Bass God.
Did he mean it, or was he just rapping?
He probably meant it. It's a little history lesson for you. Go back and check out.
I would fuck Gaspar Noé's wife. I don't know what she looks like, but I would do it just for the accolades, just for the recognition.
Oh yeah, he do that, bro. I did that shit, bro. I had to.
To Gaspar Noé's wife? You've had sex with Gaspar Noé's wife?
No, bro. It was a joke, bro.
Oh.
Hell no. I don't even know what she looked like.
We should pull her up real quick.
Yeah,
You
let's see what's up.
Oh shit, I opened the wrong application. Oh fuck. Everything's ruined. I stopped the screen recording because shit was getting a
You
little...
know how to spell her name?
I'm just going to search Gaspar Noé wife.
No way.
He's French. Like, oh, actually, no, you're right. Noe Valley in San Francisco? Oh shit, what was that? Oh, what the fuck? I mean, she's not terrible looking. It's just, I was expecting something a little different. That's why I don't mean to offend you folks who are watching this who look like that. I was expecting something different. That's all.
What is that? You think that's her though? Oh, that's him right there with the bald head?
She looks as sweaty as me. Yeah, that's Gaspar Noé. What the fuck? This girl looks like a Barbie.
Maybe that's Barbie. I don't know. Maybe that's the one. What the fuck? If that's the one, for sure. If that's the one, probably not.
Maybe he's
I
had
probably wouldn't even want to be a part of this situation.
like many filmmakers, successful filmmakers, he probably has multiple wives.
But really
Spouse.
though, I feel like you got to be a little crazy to make some cool crazy.
Yeah, that's his wife, the first picture that we saw.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they got some real freaky shit going on.
You have to. Look at all these photos. Shit, we're not screen recording this, so we're just gonna have to show you a select bit of photos. We were screen recording in the beginning, but got a little stuttery for us, so we stopped the screen recording. But I'll edit some pictures in to show you folks. Disc is what the fuck?
Okay, hold on, wait. He said, "Oh fuck, everything's ruined."
Shit, it cut out right there. Okay. So, folks, I don't know what I'm going to do in post. Probably switch to the audio on the camera, although it might sound like shit. But basically, the audio just cut out on our recorder. But we're back. I don't know. We're back. Okay, let's get back to the episode. I was going to show... Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show... So the last thing we watched was... actually, the reason I brought up Gaspar Noé was because in Irreversible, he has this effect where this guy is beating this guy's face in with a fire extinguisher, and half of it, I watched the behind the scenes. Half of it is practical effects with a real dummy, and then half of it is digital. So it's similar to that Drive scene. But now what we're gonna watch is fully digital bullshit, digital blood, and
what is cheaper, digital?
Digital. Yeah. Digital is cheaper. You don't have to hire a pyrotechnician. Yeah, let's watch this.
All right, let's go. Let's get it.
This is The Walking Dead, if you don't know. You don't already know. You've seen it?
Come on!
Yeah, this is all digital blood. I mean, I know we said it. The gun effects are digital too. That looked real.
Sorry.
All this blood, all digital. Watch how he shoots this guy.
Lock it up, man.
Light it up!
Just another day at the office.
She's serious with that bow and arrow.
You know what one thing that bothers me? There's no kickback in any of these weapons that they're shooting. There's no kickback.
Oh yeah, they all just superhuman strong and shit.
And I recently watched this entire episode. Later in the episode, Carol, the one who, for those of you who do know the show, Carol, one of the characters, right? She's got the short hair. She later comments, or she's doing she's like massaging her shoulder, and she's like, "Oh, I'm not used to that kickback." But then you watch the scene, and there is no kickback.
Nobody does it at all.
So it's just some little discontinuity. I'm not too much of a nitpicker, but I always notice that.
That's just really good. Really grinds my gears.
Exactly. Grinds the shit out of my gears. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to show you folks is leading up to the next clip. It's the final clip for our for the
Squib Tactical episode.
Yeah. That we have some other content, but it's the last clip from a movie, from a motion picture that I'm going to show you. But so first I'm going to pull up this article right here, and this kind of leads into that question that you had.
Mm-hmm.
So
Damn.
I'm actually going to record the screen here because it's going to be easier.
That's crazy.
I'm going to do state of the art. Not part one. I don't know. I'm just gonna name that real quick. The next clip that we're gonna show you folks, while the screen recording that we did is saving, new screen recording, is from Django Unchained by Quentin Tarantino. Here we have a little article written by Vulture. First I've heard of it.
New York.
Back in 2013. How Quentin Tarantino got those crazy blood spurts in Django Unchained. Now I came across this article right after I saw the movie, and I was wondering the same thing. So for those of you folks who have seen the movie and were wondering the same thing, this is going to answer all your questions. But we're going to show the clip, or a clip from Django Unchained right afterwards. So let's just jump into this article. There's a striking shot in the blah 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 blah. I'm just gonna John Mcleod is the special effects coordinator, or was the special effects coordinator on Django Unchained. Great job, John.
Shouts out Mcleod.
Great work. He said, actually, Quentin gave us quite a bit of direction on all those scenes. When he says all those scenes, the part that I skipped was, they're talking about all the scenes with a shit ton of blood. Said Mcleod, who was responsible for concocting a blood bag that would be hidden in the actor's outfit, then triggered stuff that we've already explained.
Yeah.
We'd go from the smallest of hits, these little pinprick style hits where the blood just dribbles out of a little hole, to the full-on gushers that have everybody ducking for cover behind the couch. One of Quentin's directions was that he wanted the hits in some of the scenes to be very meaty. He kept pushing for it. I want to see flesh and meat ripping as the squibs go off. I don't want to see a bunch of liquid. I want to see a meaty effect. So we were trying to introduce different materials, strips of latex, little bits of particles that we put inside the blood bag. To blow the blood bag open, Mcleod uses a squib. Okay, stuff that we've already talked about. You guys should be professionals at this point. Triggered to explode after an electric charge is delivered either through a remote control or a hidden wire. Behind that, we have a little metallic shield. Okay, we've explained this shit already. Directs all the I guess this is valuable. Behind that, we have a little metallic shield, protects the actor and directs all the energy of the squib outward through the bag. Of course, the bigger the squib is, the bigger the hit is that your actor takes against his body. So that's where we had to be careful. The interviewer says, were some of the actors reluctant to strap giant explosives to their chest? He said, we encountered a bit of that, admitted Mcleod. Quentin definitely wanted the most out of everybody, so I'd basically suggest to the actor that if they were having a problem, we should talk to Quentin. Most times the guys were game, but some of the hits really stung and left little red marks and a bit of black and blue. You definitely don't have to do much acting when those large-scale hits are going off. Mcleod was particularly careful during Django's third act mansion shootout, which is what we're going to watch in a second, where those squibs were probably approaching the biggest squibs I've ever done on humans. And that's why we're going to show the clip, because it shows. It shows Mcleod. Okay. Hundreds of gallons of bloods and thousands of squibs. When you see the film, the walls were literally painted with blood. Nothing was added onto the walls. It was all actual fallout from the bullet hits on the people's bodies. That's incredible. We would kill some of the actors 8 or 9 times. And though you might not expect much restraint from the amateur behind... auteur, excuse me. Though you might not expect much restraint from the auteur behind bloody flicks such as Django, Kill Bill, Pulp Fiction, Mcleod said that even Tarantino had his limits. There's one scene when the guys get up on the rocks and fire down on the group sleeping around the campfire. And we did a couple of hits on those guys that people were referring to as the Bellagio fountain. Mcleod laughed. The blood from those hits was going very great distances up and outward in the air, and that was the point where Quentin said, I think you might have gone a little too far on that one, but he was laughing like he enjoyed it. So the funny thing is later on we surpassed that, so I think it all depends on the mood he was in. Anyways, that's basically the extent of the article.
So yeah, that answered my question. No matter what, how big it is, it's always still a squib.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to stop the screen recording so that we can watch this without it stuttering.
All right, bet.
And so this is the... Have you seen Django Unchained? Oh, no, you said you haven't.
No, yeah, I ain't seen it.
Well, I suppose this is a little bit of a spoiler, but it's just an action scene. So out of context, you're not going to know what's happening.
Yeah, it's all good.
You really want me to shake your hand? I insist.
This is Leonardo DiCaprio plays one of the biggest bad guys in this movie. This guy's a good guy. And Jamie Foxx plays the lead, who's a slave who gets freed by the German guy.
No! Calvin! Calvin! I'm sorry. I couldn't resist.
The sound design also really makes this. I mean, the squibs are beautiful, but the sound design also. Bullets sound like cannonballs.
Who the fuck gave a nigger a gun?
For a handful of ass.
Ain't no nigger gonna kill me. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, motherfucker.
I just got chills.
Expect me, nigga, like you expect Jesus to come back. Expect me, nigga. I'm coming.
You've got to see that movie.
Yeah, I would. That shit was hard.
It's as far as westerns are concerned, it's one of the most badass westerns.
Yeah, so I seen those. Those was in the middle of like what he usually be doing. He toned it down a little bit, but it was still like a lot. I guess it was because it was so many people.
Well, I mean, as far as gore is concerned, Kill Bill and this one, in my mind, are the most goriest. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But we've reached the end of this content.
We learned a lot about squibs.
Yeah, I mean, there's still more. We're gonna show you building some squibs, but we've kind of reached the end of the talk show bit. The last thing I'm gonna mention, donations, folks, donations. Eventually, we're gonna figure out what works for us and how we can keep this going, because it takes a lot of time to put all this shit together. equipment costs. So eventually we're going to figure out how to monetize this. But right now we're making about, last time we checked, it was $0 and, what was it, 0 cents every month?
I think that was it.
Or maybe it was 1 cent.
It looked pretty close.
But either way, it's very minimal. So if you Venmo at Gave Chase Films, make a donation of $10 or over, you will get Tyler's personal phone number, personal email, and home address. So definitely, if you want to reap those benefits, definitely donate 10 or over.
Send that cheese in, y'all.
And but also we'll for folks who really help us out with donations, and it doesn't have to be $10. I mean, whatever. We'll do a little video tour of the studio because it's actually quite large. We have this, do a little behind-the-scenes video chat with big donators, and we have a whole downstairs section, which you're going to see in a second, where we're going to be building the squibs. It's going to be fun, and we'll also offer the chance for guests to call in and be guests on the show, if you're interested in such a thing. That might be preposterous, I don't know. Well, that's about it. Like I said, we're going to move on to the Hudson Sprayer technique for squibs next. But this is the end piece of the talk show, so see you in a second.
All right, we'll see y'all in a little bit.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have migrated downstairs to the workshop area of the studio. What you're seeing before you, what you have the pleasure of viewing, here's the Hudson Sprayer that I was saying. So right now, we're going to accomplish 2 methods of building this squib on a budget. Of course, if you're a professional pyrotechnician, this does not apply to you. But if you have $0 and 0 cents, as we do, then I got a dime actually. I got a quarter. Then this is going to be right up your alley. Okay, so here's the Hudson Sprayer, which I built almost like a year ago now. I wasn't going to build another one to show you, unfortunately. I'm just going to it's real simple. You buy this Hudson Sprayer from fucking Home Depot, Walmart. It looks like this comes with the Hudson Sprayer, and it comes with a little nozzle. You just take the nozzle off, and I replaced it with some rubber hosing that I think I got from Home Depot. I mean, you can get this from DIY, Home Center, Lowe's, just fucking hose, okay? And just when you go to buy it, take the Hudson Sprayer with you so you can see which piece fits. You're gonna have to, you want a piece that's really snug so you can, like it took me probably like 10 minutes to really shove this motherfucker on here because you want it really tight. But then you also buy a little hose clamp, which is gonna ensure that the seal is never broken. But this tiny little hose clamp, I mean, probably folks, you know what a hose clamp is. Pretty simple. If you don't, just ask some dude at Home Depot, where can I get a hose clamp? And on the end, see, I cut the hose to the length that I wanted. And I think I saw this technique from another guy on YouTube. It's not like anything, we're not doing anything groundbreaking here. So cut the hose, filled the end with hot glue so that the blood doesn't come out here. And instead, you make a little hole at inside, you poke a hole in the hose so that you can angle it. You know, because if you use this hole, it's going to come out like an ugly mess. But this way, you can have it coming out straight from your actor. You know, this wouldn't work, obviously. I mean, unless it was like... Anyways, poke a little hole. This is going to do good. But
that's method 1.
We're also going to make some squibs with some firecrackers here.
You can't really see this, but we got some blood in a bowl.
Yeah.
That we made.
We made some...
corn syrup, red food coloring. You need a lot of red food coloring to make sure it's like dark. And this was another one we had, some vampire blood.
We have, firecrackers.
Yep.
We only have 3.
We have 3 little firecrackers, so we're going to make this work.
We live in Los Angeles where it's illegal to have firecrackers. So those 3 are contraband. Extra small condoms. I had to buy those, okay? I don't just have extra small condoms. Okay.
And then
cardboard to protect the skin.
Protect the actor.
Okay, so we're gonna make this real quick. We're probably gonna be cutting it up a little bit because it's gonna take us a second to make it up. But we'll just get started. Take some of these condoms. Okay, I'm gonna need your help here.
Nah, you got it.
No, you're gonna put the blood in here.
Oh, I can do that.
But we changed wardrobe because
Oh, we should use this one first.
it's gonna get messy.
Squib tactical or no?
Huh? Maybe I'd say maybe a tad bit more.
You know the power of these firecrackers?
No, not really.
I guess it depends on the power of your explosive too. More? Oh, that's cool.
That's enough. We might need to make it a little tighter. It looks like it's slipping.
What, the blood?
Like the
Oh, the knot?
yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. Oh god. Got lube all over my hands. Wouldn't be the first time.
Alright, What the fuck?
I don't even know if these firecrackers are gonna really do it for the.
But don't worry, it's gonna be squib tactical.
This is definitely gonna work. I've used this before.
Alright, so now we got our 2 condoms full of blood.
Backing. Should we? No, that's good, right? That's enough back.
Yeah, that's straight.
Okay. See, we have to make sure that the wicks are exposed so that we can
Light
light it. And we'll pull it out a tad to make it a little longer. This may hurt.
It's okay, fuck it.
We're supposed to use metal. Okay, I'm gonna tie this to here real quick. Shit. I think the lube is compromising the stickiness.
You want your, what about your glue gun or something?
I mean, I think it'll work. It's just. Oh, fuck. Yeah, the lube is. I just need another piece of tape, I think. What's funny is that condoms are usually supposed to be protection, but right now they're putting us in danger.
I know. Okay.
Well, this thing's strong.
Make sure you don't have no kids, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe let me see if Kimber's still coming. I got stupid duct tape. We should be fine now.
Okay. Okay, folks. First one is done. That's what it looks like. Condom here. Got the firecracker sticking out at the top. Yeah. That's about it. That's what the back looks like. The trick is just to get it on. Once you got a little bit of it on, then you just secure it with some more. Colin Jarvis died at age 20 from a homemade squib. Tyler was later arrested, accused of having shot him. This one's Tyler's. This is the one that he's gonna get blown up with.
Stop fucking with my shit, bro.
Yeah, you got the firecracker right there.
Ready.
Condom.
Ready to explode.
I guess we'll fill this with some blood. We're gonna put a lot of blood in here.
Oh, shit.
Okay, usually, folks, you put the blood through here, but this black part is stuck, so we're gonna have to put it through a tiny little hole. We ran out of Kahlua.
God damn.
I guess we're gonna use the condoms first. See how that goes.
We're gonna blow some shit up, bro.
Actually, you know what? I think we're gonna use this first. What should we do first? What do you want to do first?
Let me do this one. You save the best for last.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do the condoms last. Oh shit!
Give me a fucking wallet, bro.
Oh god! Oh shit!
Hurry the fuck up.
Oh! Oh! Ah!
What the fuck? The fuck is this? It went out.
It went out. Here, grab the wallet again.
Oh shit, bro.
It's too small.
Ready? Wait.
You fucked my bitch, man.
Whoa, no.
Yeah, you did, man. You
No,
fucking fucked her.
No, man. I don't even know who you're talking about,
You
bro.
piece of fucking shit.
You shot me, bro. You shot me.
It's not like lighting. Oh,
You shot me. Oh, fuck.
it's burning.
I think both of them are just old.
Yeah, they gotta be old.
Fuck it. What's up, y'all? Obviously, you can see I got fucking shot today.
So it seemed the Hudson Sprayer worked.
Yeah, Hudson Sprayer is highly effective.
The firecrackers, they were just too old. They'd been sitting in my little center console. Fucking got wet, got old, got something. They didn't work.
Yeah, we got old explosives. But the Hudson Sprayer was nice, though, you know. So, I'm glad to show you guys these squibs.
So, hope you enjoyed the episode. Take care.
See y'all next time.
Goodbye for now.
She was like, oh my God. She was on the throw.
Blowing